Jade! Jade did a double blunder. Oh no. Jade. You need to stop. You need to stop being a Chaos Gremlin. I cannot take you in this event. So, hello and welcome back to Twisted Wonderland. We're once again back with the Halloween event. A storybook adventure, The Nightmare Before Christmas, Twisted Thrills vs. Classic Chills. It's a long title. So, we are back with the event. Last time, we ended up in another book world. This time, it seems like in the world of Nightmare Before Christmas. We've encountered a very interesting character named Scully J. Graves. I am a very big fan of him. And together with him, we discovered the world of Halloween Town. We encountered Jack Skellington, who invited us to his hometown and wants us to help him out with Halloween this year. Meanwhile, we just want to try to find a way back. But you know, sometimes you have to help out in Halloween in order to go back to your own world. It is a fun event, it's very fun, very Halloween-esque. I'm a big fan of the Halloween vibes this year, it's very nice. And yeah, now we're going to continue on and see how it's going to happen. We also have Scully. He's very interested in Halloween Town, who loves Jack Skellington, who's a big fan of Halloween, it seems like. So let's see how that turns out with him. I kind of tested out some different voices last time with Scully. And I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to continue voicing him, but I think I have now a voice that I decided on. Let's see. He's one of the more difficult characters for me to voice act for some reason. He's kind of similar to Floyd, as indeed he has a very quirky voice, but at the same time can go deep, and that's always a difficult voice for me to do. Anyway, let's continue on. Without further ado, Book 2, Plan Instruction. Let's see. Let's go with Halloween. Look at Scully, he's adorable. So we're at the town hall, it seems like. What is that different? Ah, okay, we're gonna need 100 lessons. Okay, so far only the town meeting. Good. Let's start with chapter 1, town meeting. Alright. Halloween Town Plaza. Town meeting! A car of the mayor. That's adorable. Come to the town hall at once. Alright, looks like we're gonna assemble the entire town. I was hoping we'd avoid a hassle. Nope. We're getting dragged into this. And instead, we're stuck in some ridiculous best Halloween ever meeting with the whole town. I mean, you know. Sometimes you need to get the best Halloween ever done. Do Skellington and the mayor really have to make a giant production out of this? That's what they do. They're very musical-esque.
It's nothing new. We hold meetings like this all the time in Halloween Town. Everyone wants to hear what Jack has to say.
Dude, I can't imagine a worse place to live than somewhere with constant meetings. I mean, you are a nightmare of college. We do have household meetings. Jack's calling the shots anyway. Why don't you just email updates? Do you believe this town has a functional internet system? If Skellington can issue orders to city officials, I suppose it's true that he's the ruler here.
Oh yes, and Jack always has the best ideas. He's wonderful, really.
Aww. Sally being adorable. I support you. 100%. Let's go. Sally, there you are. Always the question marks. I never know who they are.
Oh no.
Oh god, is it the doctor? It might be the doctor. Oh yeah, Dr. Finkelstein. Okay. What kind of voice did he have? Something like that. Must you keep sneaking out? I've been looking everywhere for you.
Doctor.
Aw, poor Sally. You're not ready for so much excitement. You're coming with me.
No,
Let go! Aw, Sally! No! Leave her here. Oh man.
some guy in a shiny bald hat just dragged Sally off.
Did she say he was a doctor? Everyone we meet from this town is stranger than the last. Speaking of which, those strange creatures filling in must be the townsfolk. An odd-faced clown, a wolfman, a one-eyed monster, a giant man with an axe in the back of his head. Yo! Crazy people, am I right? Something with sharp fangs and glowing eyes. Something else with snakes for fingers and spiders in its hair. Those are forbidden lyrics, Trey, you can't use those. Scary stuff. So neat! Oh, damn, one of them is what I want to say, and the other one is what would make Scully happy. I want to say both of them. Do I support? Do I support scary stuff? Gonna say that's very neat. I'm gonna be supportive of Scully. He needs friends. None of us are betting an eye anymore. Okay, so everyone's like, okay, well, that seems right. We get to announce our idea for the best Halloween ever in front of Mr. Skellington and all of Halloween Town. Oh, I don't know how to describe the joy I'm feeling. I could kiss all of you right now. Scully! Stop it with the kisses! Damn, he really likes them kisses. Don't you dare. Yana's not again! How dare you? Scully's fantastic. You're less. Scully! Stop being a fun character. I can't handle you. I can't handle you. You already convinced me that I'm going to pull for you. Hopefully. Maybe next year. Oh dear, I'm running out of vellum. Might I trouble you for more?
What's Scully writing?
He's noting down all of his Halloween ideas. His plans, as it were.
Why would anyone take notes when they ain't in class? What a weirdo.
He's motivated. I think Halloween is his hyperfixation, so you know. There's nothing wrong with a bit of ardor. True. We should compile some ideas of our own, even if we don't necessarily write them down. I suspect we're all going to be on the same page when it comes to making the best Halloween ever, though. Night Ribbon College!
True. There's not a one of us who doesn't hold Halloween in high regard after all.
Oh, what exceptional taste in holidays you have. Indeed, yeah! Halloween is obviously the best holiday, because you always get free SSRs. Duh. I'm so immensely grateful. You're a far cry from the people at my school. So about that school of yours, could we have a name? Halloween's the most special day of the year. It's obvious what the best way to spend it is. For sure. Since you're already on fire scribbling those notes, we can probably just let you handle that part. You humble me deeply. Scotty, I appreciate it. Please don't. No, don't play the ominous music. I don't want to hear that. I like him too much. I can't wait to discuss Halloween more with y'all. I'm positively counting down the minutes. What a lovely time it will be. Oh boy. Oh dear. This is just his Halloween face, right? He's not evil. No. No. Obviously he's not evil. He couldn't be. You know, he's a gentleman who gives out kisses. How could he be evil? Makes no sense. So, chapter 2. You'd best remember. Let's go. Halloween Town Hall. Interesting. So dark. Spooky. Listen, everyone. I've made a most peculiar discovery. Something to tantalize my brain. Why, I found visitors from a world unlike anything I've ever seen.
A world unlike anything we've ever seen?
Yes, it's called Twisted Wonderland. Great game. You should play it. There's an oncoming enemy too.
What's a Twisted Wonderland?
I bet everyone who lives there is all twisted up in knots. Yeah. Yep, that's what we are.
Maybe their faces are all jumbled up.
No.
Maybe they're all super mean. I'm getting chills just thinking about it.
You're taking weird ideas about our world and running with them. I mean, what would you expect?
You think? I'm not sure they're all that wrong.
Allow me to introduce you, oh boy, putting on the spot, to our esteemed Twisted Wonderland guests. Ooh, nice music.
Dun, 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 dun.
Especially those three. Look at the SSRs.
That's bright.
Those are the creatures from Twisted Wonderland?
Louise, they're really gawking at us. These guys are all giving me the creeps. I'm kind of scared.
Making me blush, making me nervous. I love that the prefect can be so incredibly enthusiastic about everything that's going on. I'm gonna be the most enthusiastic Halloween enjoyer. Let's go. They're making me blush.
Indeed. I wonder, could we ever live up to the expectations of our Halloween Town hosts?
I love that I'm vibing with Jade here. Oh boy.
Greetings, one and all. My name is Scully J. Graves, and...
Skeleton monsters at all! Sebek. What are you doing? As you've heard, we are here from Twisted Wonderland. You'd best remember that. More importantly, those in the back, listen. Those in front, behold. Sebek taking over the microphone. For this is the great Malleus Draconia. Sebek, please, what are you doing? He's someone the likes of you would ordinarily never have the privilege of meeting. Prostrate yourselves upon the ground and weep at the fortune visited upon you this day. Sebek. Oh my god.
See? What did I tell you? That's a mean expression right there.
Yeah, at least they like it. At least they like it.
I'd normally take issue with that, but... his rude behavior seems to be well received.
Yeah, that's Halloween Town for you.
Would you look at that? Sebek lived up to their expectations without needing any help from the rest of us. You're a very passionate fellow, aren't you, Sebek? I can't help but feel a certain kinship.
Yep. You both have a hyperfixation. And an idol. See this, folks? These people will tell us about a kind of Halloween we've never seen before. What say we get their input on how we liven things up this year? Yay! Alright, without further ado, let's hear from our Twisted Wonderland visitors. What, in your opinion, would be the best Halloween ever? Oh boy. Let's go. Can't wait to hear those suggestions. Okay, I'm gonna get some lessons done. I need apparently 100. And I'll be right back. See you in a second. And we're back. I've done other lessons. So let's continue on to chapter 3. The best Halloween ever. Alright. Let's go. Alright, without further ado, let's hear from our Twisted Wonderland visitors. Oh, I can't wait. What, in your opinion, would be the best Halloween ever? This is Scully.
I'll field this, Mr. Skellington. My idea of the best Halloween ever is silence.
Silence.
Simplicity.
Austerity. That is Halloween. Okay. Huh. They're like, what? Why silence? Interesting. A silent, simple, austere Halloween. That's an intriguing suggestion.
Thank you. If you don't mind, I'll take a moment to elaborate further.
Oh, I'm interested. Let's go. Oh!
First, Halloween should be by nature silent. True terror can only be found in silence so deep you can hear your own heartbeat. Sullenly savoring one's isolation and fear in utter silence.
Ooh, damn. Here's an interesting viewpoint. That is Halloween. Interesting. I do like the potential element of fear in a quiet, noiseless Halloween. If I may. Jade's like, oh, wait a minute. What is it?
Forgive my interruption, but I question the reasoning of Scully's opinion that Halloween should be silent. Music is a vital element in crafting the frightening, delightful atmosphere that makes Halloween so distinct.
Yeah, we can't have This Is Halloween as a twist tune if that's not happening.
October 31st only comes but once a year. It deserves to be celebrated in a lively manner with fitting music. A lively manner, You would suggest making a spectacle out of it. I believe Halloween can stand on its own merits without the need for such things.
In the sea we call home, music is an essential part of crafting a proper atmosphere. The mermen are like, we demand music.
Whether it's relishing the sea itself, conveying love between paramours, or enjoying an event.
We all express things through the songs we sing. Have you heard He's Kissed a Girl? It's hilarious. One cannot dismiss the importance of atmosphere building.
Just so. Special days are deserving of special music to level them up.
Music enhances both the spine-tingling terror and the dancing delights of Halloween. That's an intriguing view as well.
I beg to differ. Dancing? Such raucous displays are hardly in keeping with Halloween.
Scully's like, what? This is not my idea of terror.
Noise has no place on Halloween.
I see. Very contradictory. You had more to share, right, Scully?
Ah, yes. The second key aspect is simplicity. Dressing excessively on Halloween is the epitome of poor taste, utterly unnecessary.
Scully, your idea of Halloween is interesting. The costumes are so fun, though. Simplicity, You make it sound easy, but it requires a keen aesthetic eye. What might your idea of simplicity entail?
Halloween is supposed to be somber and solemn. First, we must remove all decorations.
Scully? It's an interesting idea of Halloween.
Then rooms should be painted pitch black to represent the night. Their only adornment will be a single pumpkin. Its hollow interior lit with a flame that will be the only source of illumination all night. In doing so, people can experience a creeping kind of terror. Okay. Scully's what a sneaky kind of Halloween businessman, I suppose. That is Halloween. Okay. What? Pitch black? Phil's like, no! Not in my design course! Don't be ridiculous. You equate a color black with fear. You'd content yourself with such a basic, tacky idea. Tacky? Did you just call it tacky? Oh, Scully.
I kinda agree with Mel. It would obviously be way more fitting to decorate with bright neons and metallic colors. Like put up signboards with bright lights and flashing rainbow letters.
That's a bit much. Flashing rainbow letters. You go all out. Bright lights would be like Christmas. I mean, we're going a bit far here. Like, if we go with rainbow, then we are going to go to Christmas territory, I think. That's just as tacky. Don't confuse your ideas with mine.
What?
Much of what Felmir said eluded my understanding, but nonetheless. Considering the holiday, Schönheit speaks soundly. Many would find a uniformly black color scheme to be missing something. Incorporating festive colors like purple, orange, and green in Halloween activities has been the norm for about a century now. I agree that decorations should be festive in nature. A single color would hardly suffice.
Okay. Such words can carry even more weight coming from someone living in a practically colorless prison-like dorm. Azul, did you just dear Somnia? Do you have greens?
Agreed. He's got a good idea just how special an event Halloween is.
Leona, please. Oh my god. Dissing Malleus on the sidelines. I'm surprised Savik didn't start screaming. Okay, chapter 4. The opposite of fun. Oh dear. Scully has some very interesting ideas for Halloween.
I was not expecting the same platitudes from you lovely people as those materialistic fools. I'm disappointed. Deeply disappointed.
Oh boy. Don't be disappointed, I don't like that.
But it's not too late. I can still enlighten you as to what a proper Halloween should be.
Surely that's the reason I was brought here. Scully? You know, there's a recurring theme here that I can't help but notice.
Yes, Scully's idea of Halloween seemed to be quite different from ours.
The Halloween he's describing sounds so serious, so drab.
Like the opposite of fun.
You said it.
You said it, oh yeah. Wonder why? Well, he takes Halloween seriously, so maybe he just also doesn't want it to be tacky and fun. A monochrome Halloween versus a bright and colorful one. We have another distinct difference in opinion here. And the last thing you mentioned.
Yes, Mr. Skellington. Austerity.
Alright, I'll bite. Let's go.
What does this austerity entail? I'm glad you asked. Frugality would be another word for it. There's no place for revelry on a day meant to honor the afterlife. You should carry on with solemnity and dignity. In fact, you should build character by eating even more modest fare than usual.
You have an interesting idea of Halloween, I'm not gonna lie. So no candy?
All by pondering the day you'll join the ghosts yourself.
Okay. Kind of like grieving day? That is Halloween. I should have known this would be about food.
Austerity on Halloween? That's hard to imagine. So your vision of Halloween wouldn't include feasting at a party? Certainly not. Indulging in a feast would distract people from contemplating the true meaning of Halloween. I guess you'd also minimize the candy and just hand out a few hard candies and chocolates. Candy? Why would you need candy on Halloween? Because, you know, that's kind of the point. Maybe Scully's like old school Halloween. He's like, do you remember what Halloween is actually supposed to be about? Huh? What do you mean, why? Because of trick-or-treating. You're familiar with that, right? Trick-or-treating? Oh! You're referring to the cushion used to get malicious ghosts to leave. I do agree that measures should be taken to deal with ghosts. But there's no need for those measures to include candy of all things. Very not. When we mages work together, no malicious ghost will be a match for us. Okay. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Hence, we needn't sully Halloween by indulging in such frivolities. No candy on Halloween? Outrageous! Where are we living? That's setting people up for disappointment. Agreed. How are children supposed to enjoy Halloween without candy? I grant that Halloween treats started out as a means of returning malicious ghosts to the hereafter whence they came. But nowadays, there are countless children who eagerly look forward to those treats every year. You cannot remove them if you wish to craft Halloween regarded as the best ever. It's true. And they're not just for kids. We'd enjoy it more with treats too. Even the people making the treats spent months brainstorming up good ones for Halloween. Yes, I could see it. You do produce quite intricately made Halloween treats.
I definitely wouldn't want to miss out on a chance to eat good food.
See? Rim's like agreeing. Of course he agrees. Food you say? I can't say I've spared much thought for it before. How do you celebrate in Halloween Town? I'm interested. Actually, if I could ask you a question, Jack. Do you and your friends eat? Good question. Oh, come now. Of course we do. Ah, of course. Silly me. Jamil. That's what I get for scrutinizing it too deeply, I suppose. I fail to see what's obvious about it. What could a skeleton possibly need to eat for? So we got yet another split opinion. This is proving tricky. Huh. Maybe we try both. Let's see how it goes. Because I'm interested in what Scully means by that. Like, I'm interested. It's a very different kind of Halloween. Chapter 5, kinda hard to miss. So, hey, I literally couldn't care less about music or decorations or food. And I actually agree with Scully's overall stance. Ooh! Idia, look at that. Look at that, teaming up with Scully. But, one thing that he said that stuck out to me. Yeah, that was kinda hard to miss. Graves, what would you do about the ghosts? Simple. We can use magic to wipe out any malicious ghosts personally. Do we do that in Twisted Wonderland? I don't think so. We're pretty good friends with ghosts. You're suggesting we wipe out the ghosts visiting our world for Halloween? Well, yes. Why do you all have such dour looks on your faces? Was it perhaps something I said? We're good friends with the ghosts, yeah. Unbelievable. The whole point of Halloween is that it is a day for the ghosts. Incredible. Uncivil doesn't even begin to describe it. Very disappointed. Oh boy. What?
uncivil? Yeah, that's not very gentlemanly-like. Yes, ghosts are the guests of honor on Halloween, and you would obliterate them by force rather than show hospitality? That would be utterly devoid of class. Are you calling me classless? He's like, what? What? What's going on here? I take umbrage at that remark. Good ghosts are one thing, but ghosts who engage in naught but ill conduct spoil Halloween. Ghosts who disrupt Halloween for their own amusement are clearly evil. It's only right to punish reprobates. Stand off against Scotty. Oh no. Oh no.
Pretty sure you're the only guy here who sees it that way.
What? All you've presented so far are pedantic notions of what Halloween should be like. Don't you have any ideas for making Halloween actually enjoyable?
No, not at all. The purpose of Halloween isn't to have fun. Okay, Scully, what is the purpose of Halloween in your view? To inspire bone-chilling terror. It's a time for us to reflect upon our actions and atone.
Did you hang out with Rolo? What's going on here?
That's a true spirit of Halloween.
Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Skellington?
Good question. Which side are you on?
Who, me? I like the sound of everything you've all proposed. It's fitting for Halloween to have lots of different interpretations. That said, I'd like to do something different from previous years this time around. Using music to enhance the horror is a great idea. We've never done that before. Let's develop this as Halloween. And using lots of different colors is also novel. Usually we stick to the same standard palette. Yeah, that's Jack Skellington for you. Plus, I'd love to try making sweets. You've got to share some new recipes with us. So I think this year, we should make plans for a bright, festive, lavish Halloween. Oh god, Scotty's not gonna like that. Oh no! Don't turn out evil, please. Please! What? Oh, it must be heartbreaking to be dismissed. Oh no! Oh, poor Scotty.
That settles that then.
At least Jack's a flexible sword. The outcome was never in question. But... Oh, it's okay.
Mr. Skellington, how could you say that? Was I mistaken?
Oh,
That can't be right.
something the matter, Scotty? Oh, oh man. No. Aw.
It's nothing. If that's your decision, Mr. Skellington, then I shall abide. That's the most sensible thing to do, right?
After all, Mr. Skellington must have some grand idea in mind. He's so disillusioned. Oh no. Oh god, do you need a hug? He's so perplexed. Oh no. Chapter 6. Is everyone ready? I wonder what Scully will do. Oh boy, well, that's something. Hear that, everyone? This year's Halloween is going to be something new. Let's make it a good one! Welcome aboard, you twisted fellas.
What have you signed up for? Well, nothing for it but to show them the best Halloween we can.
Is everyone ready?
Yes, it would hardly do to ignore them calling us twisted fellas. We must illustrate them that our Halloween is clearly the best one. There's much to do.
You monsters had better not slow manners down or you'll be sorry. Alright, everyone. We've got a very special job to do.
Way ahead of you. Let's split up and start prep.
Preparing the plans! Preparing the plans? What? What? Preparing the plans? What happened?
Look, how much time are you gonna waste on a few sheets of paper?
His handwriting is abysmal. Are these even letters at all?
Grim, if you're having that much trouble holding the quill, I could tie it to your palm.
Jay.
What is this word? I've never come across it.
Are you scolding Grim? It's just a misspelling. And you're making another right now, Grim. Why are we letting the cat write things down? The pages are all splattered with ink. I've never seen such a messy handwriting before. He has paws. Give him a break.
Grim, you should really stop writing things by hand and learn to type as soon as possible.
Why is everyone talking down on the cat? Oh man.
Don't be so hard on him, guys. Grim's really trying his best.
How do you function in class? Oh my god, I have a feeling I'm writing things for him.
I didn't know it was possible to take this long writing one page. I'm actually impressed.
Shut up! All of you, pipe down! You're distracting me! You guys are the ones who dumped all the plan writing on the freshmen!
Oh, that's what it is.
Wow, this freshman's got a fresh attitude.
No kidding. Clearly Ramshack is lacking in proper guidance from upperclassmen. How dare you! You want me to flick your hat away? I will do it. I'd love some pointers. I got that part covered. I got that part covered. I'm gonna be stubborn about this. You simply can't have Halloween without drawing up plans first. I completely agree, Mayor.
Yana and Grim saw a lack of guidance is likely due to the fact that they're the only living residents of Ramshackle. But I can't help but wonder about their fellow freshmen, Sebek and Apple. What's their excuse?
Shit. Coming in from behind. Yes, indeed. I'd be curious to see the upperclassmen's expressions. Oh god. Oh god. Sternville.
We let Grim do the work since we Rochambeaued for it, and he lost. But I can feel someone glaring daggers at me. If we don't do something fast, Bill's gonna bite my head off.
I absolutely must not allow shame to befall Malleus. Grim, give me the quill.
Ah, you write for me? Sweet!
What is that? I can help. I'm gonna help out. You better! Did you think I'd let you simply look on? You're a paperweight duty now. Okay, sure. For the title, I think I go with Halloween Town's best Halloween ever. Okay. That's adorable. Standard bat cat. Wait, I skipped that on accident.
It's got an outline, a background, overview, a section covering methodology. Sebek's plans are really easy to read. Agreed. It's hard to believe a freshman wrote something so comprehensive.
Apple, you're in the same year as him. I expect you to meet at least that baseline.
You make it sound so simple. Don't let Sebek's behavior fool you. He's got really good grades. Especially in written exams. He's closer to the top of the freshman class than the bottom.
Really? He certainly had me fooled. He's very ready and studious, apparently. In what way did my behavior fool you? A retainer of the great Malleus can hardly put on a poor showing, of course. Martial studies and magic go without saying, but I'm also unstinting in my academic endeavors. My liege deserves nothing less. At least you can be proud of him, Malleus.
Yes, you always do strive hard. I'm quite proud of you.
Ooh, dang those words. Such generous praise. Hey, one of you, bring me more paper.
Someone just got a nigh infinite ego boost. Look at him, letting one lousy document go to his head.
Yeah, not to mention, he couldn't have written it without me getting it started for him.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Okay, story cleared. Chapter 7, hardly reasonable. Halloween Town. So, we're discussing the plans. Where's Scully, by the way? I'm kind of scared. Oh, hello. How do you do? Are you doing fine?
Hey guys, take a look at Scully.
He was drawing up plans for his own before this, wasn't he?
Yeah, he seems kind of forlorn over there.
Oh, oh man.
He did seem rather eager about writing it up earlier. Perhaps he's unhappy about having his work rejected.
That's hardly reasonable. His plans just weren't a good fit for this year's concept. It wasn't poorly made. I see no point in taking the matter personally. He can simply draw up some new plans to propose. Aw, man.
He was still looking forward to it a lot though. I can see how he'd feel disappointed. We'll be working together to prep for Halloween, so we should play nice and try to soften the blow of rejection.
Okay.
Scully, could I see your plans? You went to the trouble of making it, so I'd like to integrate some things from it into Sabex. Kindly so, but no. You needn't concern yourself on my account. My plans are no longer necessary. Please put them out of your mind.
Aw, so down. If you say so. Perfect. I was running out of paper. If you don't need yours anymore, I could use the bags to write on. How rude! Oh man!
How unmannerly!
Have your people ever heard of humility or tact? Oh boy. Oh no. There, done. Jack, I finished our plans. Splendid! Let's use that as our guidelines and get started on our preparations. Our three main areas of focus are music, decorations, and food. We'll need to split up the work. The Halloween Town folks will handle supervision. For music? Mayor, would you be able to coordinate that? Okay, I can see, okay. You know everyone in town. I can think of no one better to reach out to our local performers. I wonder if he's going to team up with Azul and Jade. Certainly, Jay, consider it done. For food,
Excuse me, I'd like to help too, Jack.
Hey, she escaped!
Oh, Sally, I didn't see you there.
I just arrived. I want to do my part. I do a lot of cooking, so I can handle the food. Did that pale bald guy tell you to go home? Are you sure you should be out here?
You know, I was just wondering about Dr. Fingerstein. Where is he? Probably asleep.
He's napping, yes. He had a big meal and got so nice and full that he went to take a nap.
Dr. Fingerstein's knowledge would be a big help. I think I'll ask him to oversee decorations.
Oh, that's a lovely idea.
Just don't push him to cooking. Other than that, you will need someone to go around and check up on things. I'll take charge of that part. With that settled, could you visit Wonderland folks split up into 4 teams for us?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's go. So, me and Grim are probably going to be the switcheroos again. And Scully's probably also going to oversee all the groups. Chapter 8. Pick something already. Where would I put people? Maybe Jade and Azul to music. Vils definitely decorations. Trey is food. And we'll see about the others. 30 minutes later. Have you worked it out? This is taking some time. Aw, 0.
Mr. Skellington, I can't apologize enough. I've told him again and again that the exact team assignments are largely immaterial. Unfortunately,
I refuse to be on any team except for Malleus's. As long as I'm with him, I care not what team we're on. So just pick something already. Stop wasting Malleus's time.
then allow me to join you both.
No! What?
Oh, didn't you just say you didn't care what team you were on?
I don't want to team up with a shady character like you. I mean, I would like to say he's not shady, but he's a bit shady. He's a bit shady.
Jamil,
You and I should work together to make this Halloween a success. Azul and Jamil again.
what? Absolutely not. You're the last person I'd ever want to group up with. I'd like to go solo. Actually, I'd rather spectate if it's all the same. You guys can do all the actual work. That's not gonna happen, Idia.
How can he be so utterly uncooperative? A house warden should serve as a shining example to other students.
I wanna be on a food team, period.
Oh, that sounds fun. I'll join you.
Sure, you're cool with that, right, you know?
They're gonna have to team up with Trey.
Hey, Trey, you should join the food team too and pick up a bunch of tasty treats.
Can any of you cook?
A bit. Just a teeny tiny. Probably not as good as you.
No, but we sure can eat.
Oh no.
That doesn't bode well for teamwork. No offense, but I'm gonna have to pass. Stop bickering and just pick something already. Oh, does that mean you're willing to team up with anyone yourself? Sure, I'll team up with any poor little herbivore that doesn't have a house warden, wise house warden, or fellow students to help him. I'm solicitous like that.
So definitely no one. So either no one or with the ramshackle group.
I see. Wait, no one here fits that description.
This isn't helping. Can't please everybody. I'm starting to think we should all operate solo at this point.
What a raucous din. Can such individuals really organize the best Halloween ever?
Well, maybe not.
Everyone, Mr. Skellington is standing right here.
I suggest you knock it off! Oh wow, he's green bad by the mayor. Okay. We're starting to annoy the Halloween Town people. Oh boy. Chapter 9. Keep an eye on folks. Knock it off! Who cares who goes on what team? If you can't stop arguing, draw lots and get it over with already.
Whoa, who's that scary looking guy?
He turned his head. Don't worry about it.
The mayor, of course. Can't you tell?
As if it's so obvious. He looks completely different from before. Here, I even made the lots for you. Jack, draw. Alright then. Okay, lots would have been the best idea. And it's decided. The food team will be. Hopefully Trey isn't there. Okay, good. Sebek, Trey, Jade, and Apple. Oh, I thought Jade would be music. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, no Malleus for you. The music team will be Jamil, Riddle, and Azul. I mean, okay, Azul's fine. Jamil's probably also good. He has rhythm, he has dancing. Riddle, we'll see. We're gonna see. What? The decorations team will be Leona, Will, Idiot, and Malleus! Ah! Oh my god! Did you just put Leona, Malleus, and Will together in one team? That's, oh my, that's not okay. This is gonna be a chaos group. Oh no.
Are you kidding me?
And the supervision team will be myself, Scully, Yunel, and Grim. Oh, that's nice. Ah, that's nice. That's a good. That's a good group. That's a good group. I like that one. I'm happy to be in that one. Huzzah! Oh, Scully.
Oh, happy day. I get to work alongside Mr. Skellington. Some kind of providence must surely be at play. I knew it. We truly fated to work together.
Look at her blushing. It's adorable.
Aw, you stuck with Scully. That's gonna be a hassle and a half.
I love it. It's gonna be fun.
But hey, nothing for it. Guess we'll have to keep an eye on folks together.
We got this. Let's go.
Oh, yes. I promise you one of the people a most delightful time.
Ah, nice.
I greatly look forward to working with you both. You know, Grim.
Ah! Not again! Scully, are you trying? Are you trying to make yourself the most popular character in Twisted Wonderland? The fan service is off the roof here. Damn it. No wonder he's popular. Now I understand. Now I understand.
Hey, knock it off with the smooching!
Oh my god. Every time. Oh, can't.
Yeah, you too. Stop with the licking.
Get out of here with this. Scully's the only guy happy with this arrangement. Who wants to work with these pains in the tail?
I could say the literal same thing about you. I mean, Leona is in the perfect group with Malleus and Will. That's hilarious.
I can't believe I landed on the same team as Azul.
Oh, that's your problem. Okay. And worse, Riddle. What do you have against Riddle? I know what you have against Azul, but what about Riddle? How am I worse? I'd consider myself a dependable teammate. I can't believe I'm not on Malleus's team. I object to these divisions. Don't look at me like that, Jade. Jade is having a good time no matter what. Goodness me. I doubt anything we do at this point will stop the complaining. Even Sally's like fed up.
They're certainly opinionated. Come on, boys. Let's not be selfish. Can you try to stick it out with your current teams? At least until tonight?
Being patronized is so vexing.
Sally's been so mature, it's making me feel utterly ashamed of myself.
Yeah, you better. How dare you disrespect Sally?
Fine. One night. Then we're changing the teams up tomorrow.
Alright. Sounds like we got a consensus. Let's get to work. Scully, Yunel, Grim, welcome aboard. I'll do the best I can. Let's go. Come now, relax. We're all working towards the same goal. To make the best Halloween ever. Okay. Sounds like fun. I love that it took so much time just to get into groups. Hilarious. And we got new furniture. Beautiful. Ah, I see. Okay, I feel like... Yep. Oh, what? Ah, clear book 2. Okay. So for this one to continue, we need to finish up those 3. That makes sense. And let's start with Jamil then. Only 364 days. What? Halloween Plaza. Alright, let's get down to some Halloween prep, shall we? Adorable. I know, Zero. I feel like breaking out into a run full speed ahead myself. I'm so excited about the fantastic Halloween we're about to have. I barely know what to do with all this energy.
It's scary when he collects his jaw like that.
You get used to it. I think it's a sign of how happy he is. You seem pretty happy, Jack. Yeah, you seem pretty happy. You bet I am. I'm positively giddy. After all, I spent all year thinking about Halloween.
Nothing makes me happier than to see you so pleased, Mr. Skellington.
Aw, Scully.
You don't literally spend all year thinking about nothing but Halloween, do you?
I mean...
You've gotta spend at least a little time playing or thinking about other stuff, right?
Certainly not. We only have 364 days a year to prepare for Halloween. Jeez. That's only? How much procrastination do you do? It's more than enough to keep us preoccupied. And I've certainly put in plenty of work making arrangements for the holiday this year. But something just wasn't quite right. These 3 days will bring it all together, though. This Halloween's gonna be great.
What a weirdo.
You really love Halloween, huh? You bet I do. This'll be an unforgettable one for everyone, you lot included.
I very much look forward to it.
I think I see the mayor over there with some of your friends. Let's go say hi. I can't wait. Whatever is going to happen is gonna be hilarious. Hi, Mayor. How are things going on your end? Ah, Jack. Everything's going swimmingly. They're almost done fighting.
Hello, Jack. I see you and your group are making the rounds.
Hey, Jamil. What are you guys talking about?
Good question.
We were discussing Twisted Wonderland's music.
We have some good music around, to be fair. And you guys are very good singers. A rather shocking conversation. Your tunes and ours have quite a different feel to them.
A different feel?
Do they? Is this a Halloween town with or without This Is Halloween? Chapter 11, Dancing a Number. Dancing? Is Jamil gonna dance for us? Let's see.
What manner of music do you gentlemen enjoy?
I believe you like up-tempo music, Jamil.
I suppose I do, yes. I tend to listen to catchy songs that are great for dancing. Waltzes and tangos, I'm guessing? You do carry yourself ever so gracefully, Jamil. I'd enjoy dancing a number with you sometime.
Wait, waltzes? No, nothing like that. Scully? What time period are you from? Just asking for a friend. That's a bit sus. That's a bit sus, Scully. That's a bit sus.
Jamil prefers louder and more convoluted songs. Do you have to describe them that way? And don't you mostly stick to trendy music yourself?
I'll have you know, I listen to a broad range of genres. That said, the Monster Lounge does tend to play mainly jazz music. It is true, it is true.
So perhaps jazz is what I personally listen to the most? I'm not surprised you'd pick such a non-committal response. What about you, Riddle?
I listen to a lot of classical music.
Once again, no surprises there. Ah, I too am an enjoyer of classical music. Scully. Scully and Riddle vibing, let's go. Can you feel the hand of fate at work, Riddle?
If I felt the hand of fate at work every time my tastes have to overlap with someone else's, there'd be no end to it.
No, Riddle. This is not how it goes. This is not how it goes. If fate gives you the same taste as Scully, you have to be grateful and happy about it. Yunel, Grim, what kind of music do you like?
Oh, catchy, upbeat, chill, like both. Like both. I like so many genres. It's like... I think currently I prefer more catchy and upbeat music, but I can listen to chill and relaxing as well. Yeah, it's catchy and upbeat mostly at the moment. Another catchy music appreciator I see. Do you dance like Jamil? Not really. Not like him. Not like him. I mean, I like dancing, but I do not dance like him. Jack, for the record, that hopeful look on your face won't get us to do a dance number together.
I'll take any music as long as it's fun.
And you, Scully? Let's hear what you like. Depressing music that gives you the shouters.
Of course. I hold a particular fondness for opera music. Sometimes I dabble in it myself.
Ooh, opera. I like it. Ah, opera! That's right in my wheelhouse. Huh? Nice. Really? Oh, he's so cute.
Is that a fact? I am beyond honored to learn that I have something in common with a man whom I hold in such high esteem.
Likewise. Wanna sing a duet? This Scully's got a fanboy off the charts. Duet? Mr. Skellington? Oh, look at him blushing.
Geez, Scully, why you gotta be so loud?
Because he loves Jack, obviously.
I was so delighted I forgot myself. Are you certain, Mr. Skellington? You would sing opera music with me?
Absolutely. I'm sure you'd be happy with it too. It's not my strongest suit, but I'd say it's pretty high up there. I can even sing opera headless. It's true, it's true. Oh god, is he taking? He's taking off his head. I love how much effort they put into the animations of this event. It looks so good. They really put in a lot of effort here. And of course they're gonna be a surprise. Scully's like, yes! Nice. Whoa! Jack's opera singing is the finest in all of Halloween Town. It never fails to frighten. Jack's disembodied head is singing. How are you guys surprised? He's literally a skeleton.
I've just witnessed a staggering spectacle.
How can such a beautiful voice come from a head detached from its body?
It's incredible.
Yeah, I'm gonna be seeing Jack's disembodied head in my dreams tonight.
You'll be fine. There is more terrible things out there. Have you seen Pomfiora's basement? I haven't, but I heard rumors. Sleep in my bed tonight, Grim. Let's cuddle up. Ah! That's more jump scare. Whoa, Jack, could you please not come toward us with your head in your hands?
Hey, Azul, Riddle, on you guys house wardens, do something!
I'm not sure we can. I know all about removing heads, but I don't know how to put them back on.
This is one of Riddle's greatest lines. This has to be one of Riddle's greatest lines. I know all about removing heads, but I don't know how to put him back on. This is fantastic. It's not every day I get to see Riddle and Azul both looking so panicked. At least you're enjoying yourself. Scully?
Mr. Skellington's so good at frightening everyone. What a marvelous man he is. Seeing him pour himself so wholeheartedly into Halloween efforts, he's every bit how I imagined he would be. Yet, why was he so unhappy with the idea of having a typical Halloween?
Well, you know, he gets bored of things too.
My idol. Scully, you okay there? What? You looked a little off, unless I'm just reading too much into things. You're a quite considerate individual, Jamia. Thank you for your solicitude, kindly sir, but worry not on my account. Well, if you say so.
Still a gentleman. Trying to hide it, huh? Yeah. There's more to Scully that meets the eye. Okay, we only have 2 chapters here, so we're gonna move on to Leona. Chapter 12. Lectured justifiably. Oh god, Leona. Leona's group. Leona with Malleus Will, and who was the last person? Ah yeah, This is a fantastic group. And Dr. Finkelstein. Why? Why must I help you people?
Look, I'm not happy about this grouping either. I'm playing nice here, so quit with the whining.
Whining? The cheek on you. I'll have you know I'm a doctor, and a genius one at that. You did create life, to be honest.
That's pretty cool. But, what kind of doctor are you?
I'm an expert in a great many fields. My specialty, however, is science. I'm the most brilliant mind in town. Even Jack himself comes to me for help when he needs it. Then if I may ask you a question, Doctor, how do people decorate for Halloween here? That's obvious enough. Jack-o'-lanterns, spiderwebs, bat wings. We decorate with all the most delightfully scary things. It's positively repulsive. Sally tells me your boys are from an altogether different world than ours. How do you spend Halloween there? Ooh, that's a beautiful one.
We attend a school where dorms each do their own decorations and compete with one another. Last year, my dorm, the Insomnia, had the most frightening decorations.
Malleus, are you challenging the others? What? How dare you?
Excuse me? Your dorm setup was just gloomy and dank.
Ignihide used cutting-edge tech to deliver a virtual Halloween with gimmicks leagues beyond anyone else's. Oh yes, it was so high-tech it left visitors confused and bewildered. But Fiora had the most beautiful Halloween, of course.
Do you guys even have eyes? Savannah Club clearly had the most impact and the biggest visitor appeal.
If I had to rate the first Halloween costumes, I like all of them in a way, but I am a particular big fan of Savannah Claw, Octavinelle. I mean, Pop Fiora's pretty stylish. The Insomnia was a bit wild and out there, but it is a fun topic for them. Babies is fun. Hatsubiel was fun. Yeah. But I think my favorites are Savannah Claw, Octavinelle, and probably Pop Fiora.
What? Yeah, I said it.
Leona. You wanna fight? This group is so not okay. To all house wardens too. Impact, you say? Savannah Class students were certainly impactful. So much so, they made children cry.
Ew, seriously. Reading people with a whole lineup of freaky faces is beyond scary.
Lol, if you think that was well received. If this is playing before the first Halloween event, then maybe last year was something completely different. I would have liked to see that.
Yeah, well, at least our guys weren't so afraid of us. They couldn't even get the words trick or treat out.
Oh, snap!
In the visitor feedback forms they collected after the last year's Halloween wrapped up, there were tons of comments about how the Ignihate students mumbled so much no one could tell what they were saying.
Oh, snap! It's really messed up to call out a nerd's biggest weakness right to their faces. How dare you! Oh no.
And in terms of incomprehensibility, Pomfiore is the reigning champion with its bizarre poetry.
That's the Pomfiore touch, I guess. You guys. Yana's laughing at that too. That's a rather bold statement. Care to say that again, without muttering this time? Can't you people be civil with one another? Nope, not those four.
My apologies, Finkelstein. I'm sure they're all so excited for Halloween. They simply have more energy than they know what to do with. Consider a bit of childish banter.
Damn, Elias.
Hey, where do you get off? It's rich getting called childish by the lizard who needs babysitters constantly minding him, even on Halloween. King Scholar, I believe you are the one lacking eyes. You could compete with Skellington in that regard.
You guys need to stop. Oh my god.
Now see here, I told you to be civil.
Those two wouldn't know civility if it smacked them upside the head. They've always been like oil and water. You can't just ignore them.
I can't have that. Let's see, where did I put it? Ah, here we are.
What? What is that? A trophy? I was wondering what you were looking for. Is that a trophy?
That's right. It is a prize bestowed only upon those who play a critical role on Halloween. We all strive to add excitement to Halloween so that we have a shot at getting one of these. I can appreciate a drive to compete for first place, but you must never let your pride undermine your work.
Dude, are we actually getting lectured justifiably by a monster with his brain exposed to open air? Only sometimes.
I'm sure more trophies will be given out to the ones who make the most exceptional contributions this year. I highly look forward to seeing who gets them. You boys ought to keep your eyes on the prize instead of fighting amongst yourselves.
Ah, I mean now you're speaking their language.
It's already a safe bet that Gloomy Lizard isn't gonna get one.
Leona, why?
Is it though? I expect more approbations than someone utterly lacking in manners.
You guys, I swear, you put those two in the same room and thought it was a good idea.
Ah, the most cold-blooded prank of the year award is always highly anticipated. And what about the frightening and honorable mentions? I just can't wait to find out.
Most cold-blooded prank of the year? What a lame name. Who named these awards? And what's a frightening and honorable mention?
You know what, Malleus? You can have the trophies.
Now you don't want them anymore.
Oh, by no means, King Scholar. You would be far more fit to receive them. Actually, we can let Radish Sprout have him. He deserves a moment in the spotlight for a change.
And now you team up against Edia! Ah, this group. This group is a mess, my god.
A most excellent idea. Shroud, consider the prize as yours.
You're playing along, Malleus? Why are you suddenly best friends? Leona and Malleus are so incredibly similar. It's so funny to me. The last time we had that, it was like, One of my Leona cards has Malleus as an interviewer, and it is so funny. Eh? Nope, I'm good. If anyone should get a trophy, here is Will. Please, if I won such a prize, it would be a blemish on my record. You brats really have no manners whatsoever. Yeah, just complaining. Complaining all the time. Story clear. Wait, no? Not another one? Okay, just one chapter. I mean, to be fair, it was a funny chapter. Let's continue on. Sebek, Chapter 13. Versatile Regent. This is also a bit of a mess of a group. Not as much as the last one, but still a bit of a mess. Alright, let's get to work preparing the food for Halloween.
Wow, I'm surprised. I figured you'd be grabbing non-stop about being separated from Malleus.
Don't be ridiculous. Malleus is making preparations for Halloween even as we speak. So I can hardly spend my time sulking.
My, I never realized you were so cognizant of what you were doing. At least you're motivated. That'll help our prep work to go more smoothly. Sally, what kinds of foods do the people typically make in Halloween Town?
You don't wanna know.
What kinds? Oh, you know, normal things. It's embarrassing how nondescript they are, really.
I don't know about that, Sally. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I have a feeling we have completely different recipes.
I was just doing some cooking before coming to Town Hall. Would you like to have a look around my kitchen?
That would be quite helpful, by all means. Can't wait. Yo! Fingerstein's lab. Let's go.
Here. This is where I do most of the cooking for the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
The cabinet there has some of the ingredients I use most. Here, have a look inside.
There are so many bottles. Let's see. This one is labeled Wormswort. Wait, Wormswort? Yup. Welcome to Halloween Town, Savik. Culinary deliciousness. Hey, why does this have such a disgusting name?
Did you say worms? Those clearly aren't food.
Oh, you two weren't aware? It's a high-end regent that's also edible. This is covered in potionology class.
Jade, are you screwing with them?
Huh? It is?
I never knew. I've read the textbook cover to cover, but I suppose I still have much to... Jade is totally screwing with them. Look at this man, he's in his Chaos Gremlin age. Jade has big Chaos Gremlin energy in this event, my god. What's this bottle for the back? Frog's breath. Ribbit. Wow, a frog just leaped out.
Ah, that's frog's breath. It works wonders for covering up odors. You use frog's breath to cover up odors? Eek, that stings! The frog's breath is giving off a powerful stench.
Look at Jade. Are you going to try to sell them that too? I've heard of fighting fire with fire, but this is ridiculous. Jade.
You're not familiar with this either? Frog's breath is a highly versatile regent in alchemy.
Yeah, in alchemy, but not in food. Jade? Is it? Yet another thing I never knew. Clearly, I'm nowhere near sufficiently versed in such things. This is rather embarrassing. Jade.
Sebek. He's pulling a leg.
Trey's like, no. Trey's like, nah. That's just going too far even for my older brother tastes. Huh?
I've never heard of Wormswort or Frog's breath. The Science Lab never used them. And there's absolutely no way those things are used for food in our world.
Come on, Jade. You know these freshmen are gullible. Don't tease them.
Oh, is all of that true? My apologies. I must have been mistaken. Sure. I saw that grin earlier, Jade.
I've been had. Jade had the same look on his face, he always does, so I totally believed him.
You need to look out for the grins. You need to look out for the grins. Then you always know. They are shining through sometimes. How can someone lie so placidly? I can't trust him for a second.
Still, all these regions / ingredients, I'm having a hard time picturing how you'd make use of them.
Really? I thought they were pantry staples. What kind of food do you make in Twisted Wonderland? I'm curious.
Oh, you know. I asked you the same thing earlier, but now I can see how that'd be hard to answer.
Our staples differ by region. They can include bread, noodles, rice, and potatoes. Some places like the Coral Sea have no staples at all. We also typically eat legumes, vegetables, fruits, meat, fish, eggs, and a variety of dairy products.
What a pithy yet intuitive overview. That encapsulated nicely.
Dairy products?
Things like butter and cheese made from cow's milk. We use a lot of those for making sweets.
Yeah. Last time I went to hang out at Hasabyo, there was this incredible buttery smell permeating the dorm. Deuce and Ace bragged that it was because Trey was baking a tasty dessert.
Everyone being jealous of Hasabyo. Yes, they've rubbed it in my face as well. I suppose mocking others is the only time those two band together. Ace and Deuce being all like, hey, we are Hasabyo students. We have tea parties. They were making a show of eating berry muffins during a break between classes.
Oh boy. I feel like I should apologize on their behalf.
Trey, the best thing you can do would be making incredible sweets for Halloween. Then we can brag to them when we get back.
Now there's a good idea. Those ill-mannered louts would undoubtedly gnash their teeth when they heard we had treats we've never seen before.
I'd certainly love to try desserts prepared by you as well. Well, we're in Halloween Town now. Wouldn't it be better to cook things you can only find here?
Good luck finding something edible. Do you actually intend to use this worm's word and frog's breath? I respectfully object. We'd clearly be better off making more typical fare with lots of sugar, flour, and milk and so on.
Cow's milk? Taking a poor cow's milk doesn't seem very nice to me.
They have very different values and standards here. Huh?
As much as I'd like to make Jack some Twisted Wonderland cuisine, I couldn't possibly feed him something so uncivilized.
Yep, different outlooks, different cultures.
Your home sounds like a very frightening place.
I guess it depends on what you're used to. Uncivilized? Us?
You just got called uncivilized by someone who forces frogs to burp.
What an unexpected thing to be judged on. Halloween Town is wonderfully full of surprises. I can't say this feels all that great.
Fantastic. I love it. Okay. Different cultures, different cuisine, I can tell. And we're back at the town hall with chapter 14. Don't mind us. Hello, hello, my fine twisted friends. How good are Halloween preparations? Are you making any progress? Are we? Yeah. Probably not.
It's already getting dark. How time flies when you're utterly bewildered by somewhere new.
Indeed. The difference between this place and Twisted Wonderland is staggeringly vast. What about you, my niche? Did you have to suffer any displeasure?
All I remember is a lot of arguing. I kind of participated too. Shouldn't the all-house one team be setting an example, not coming in dead last? That combination was never meant to succeed. Being all house wardens was the whole problem. Yep, they're all so stubborn.
Sounds like none of the teams have anything prepped. Are we gonna be able to pull this together after all?
We still have time, I'm positive. Let's go. Do we though? There are only 2 days left until Halloween. Personally, I'd be perfectly happy with a typical Halloween, rather than trying to shoehorn an element of novelty. I believe a traditional quiet, lonely, frightening Halloween would be perfectly respectable in its own right. No, that won't do at all. Going through the same old motions every year is just empty. Empty? Poor Scully. Yes, that's why we're all working together to make a Halloween like no one's ever seen before. Aww, can I pet you on the head? If that's how you see it, Mr. Skellington. Hey, there's something we should ask about before doing more prep work. What? You look unusually serious. Where are we sleeping tonight? Oh, I hadn't considered that. There's no way all of you would fit in my place, I'm afraid. Oh, I know. There should be plenty of open graves in a graveyard. Oh, but no. That sounds terribly uncomfortable.
So, Jack, I would very much prefer a roof over our heads if it's not too much to ask.
In that case, we could ask around and see if any townsfolk have open spots under their beds. Under their beds?
Like, literally underneath their beds? Not just a lower bunk? Could we use your town hall? It should have room to fit us all.
Good thinking, Bill. True, but I couldn't possibly ask esteemed guests to sleep there. No, please, don't mind us. We'll take the town hall if that's an option. Please. Please. You sure? Okay, I'll ask the vampires to bring over some coffins for you. There's nothing more comfortable to sleep in. I mean, we can put some pillows in there, so I guess it will be fine. Oh boy, I can picture my dreams already. I can see you guys sleeping in coffins. You actually looked apart. I've asked Sally to whip you up some dinner. You're in for a treat. She's a fantastic cook. Dinner, huh? Though you do have a considerate bone in your body. Leona, you weren't with the food group. You're in for a treat. Yep. Food group knows. Food group knows.
Oh, bring on the food. I'm starving.
Likewise. I was just feeling a bit peckish. In that case, you can have my portion as well. Jade. Jade, you chaos gremlin. You know exactly it's not edible.
And you can have mine, Will.
Apple! Why are you joining in the chaos? Something about this is rather suspect.
Exactly what kinds of ingredients does she use in her meals?
I suggest you don't ask. Yep. Very true, very true. Alright! The first day was definitely complicated. Chapter 15, The Hand of Fate. Ah, Scully. That sounds like Scully. Let's see. What? Is this, are we being woken up by a rooster? Fascinating. How did we sleep? Time to get up! Oh no. Sevik is one of those.
Roll call. 1. Sepik, are you in the military? What's going on here? I'm not a morning person, Sepik. I'm sorry. Keep it down. Keep it down.
I was finally getting to sleep.
Sepik, nobody asked you to start a roll call. Seriously. I'm not a morning person. But did we sleep in coffins? I want to know. Sepik, your shouting jolted me awake. I'd barely gotten any sleep. I can relate. The seats were so hard I kept waking up throughout the night. It feels like I haven't slept a week, so we slept on the benches, on the seats. Why do we sleep in the coffins? I feel like we could have put some like blankets in there. I would take that. Likewise. I suppose it was too much to expect these arrangements would be as comfortable as our beds at school.
The coffins are super cramped. Not to mention they feel like they had previous occupants. Kinda useless for us.
Oh, sort of a cramped. You're too tall. Ah, poor 180 centimeters boys.
We should probably find somewhere to borrow proper bedding for tonight.
Wow, Sepik, you're already dressed and groomed. What time did you get up?
6 a.m. doing morning practice. Jogging around the campus, I don't know. Before sunrise, I can hardly greet Malleus in the morning looking like a mess. Okay, alright.
I'm impressed you were able to wake up so punctually without an alarm clock.
Don't hold me to feeble human standards. I've undergone harsh training to ensure I can function as normal, no matter how adverse the conditions are. Lydia, what the hell did you do? Really, anything with a roof should more than suffice. You're all spoiled if you can't sleep in a shelter like this. Sepik, what is this, boot camp?
Is it morning already?
Oh, Malleus, how did you sleep? Good morning, my liege.
Good morning.
Malleus was sleeping soundly one moment, then the next he opened his eyes and sat straight up.
I mean, you know, sometimes it happens.
That was so graceful, you'd hardly believe he was simply waking up.
Why are we admiring Malleus in the morning? I mean... Okay, the better question is, why didn't we do that sooner?
Good morning, everyone.
Here comes Jade. You still look stylish, even though you just woke up.
You seem awake and alert as well, Jade. I'm impressed you could sleep on these hard benches.
Such humbling praise. I'm already used to sleeping outdoors in tents.
Oh yeah. True, that's fair. It's absurd how thick-skinned you are.
I don't think this place counts as outdoors.
I mean, it's probably even better than outdoors. Well, one of us certainly didn't have any trouble getting to sleep. Oh? That is actually kind of hilarious. That is actually kind of funny. The lion among us. Ah. The lion sleeps tonight. So, okay, he might be a prince, but he apparently can sleep anywhere. He probably has practice. Let's be real here.
Leona was complaining more than anyone about the hard bedding and moldy smell, but now he's sleeping like a log.
That's kind of amusing. Exactly how long are you going to sleep? Everyone else is up. He will wake up when he wakes up.
Hey, I don't see Scully around nowhere.
Oh, he went out to watch the sunrise. He should be back shortly. Aw, that's adorable. He was already up when I awoke, actually. He's quite the early riser. You could learn a thing or two from him, Grim.
Ah, shut up! You know an even bigger sleepyhead than me.
Apparently that's canon. Because Jack always makes fun of us for that too. To be fair, I do like sleep and I'm not a morning person, so I get it. For me it's canon. Lies and slender! I mean, I like the first one. But honestly, I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best.
Good morning, are you lovely people?
Good morning, Scully.
The sight of the sun rising over the quiet town and illuminating everything in sight was sublime, positively gorgeous. This marks the beginning of what's bound to be a bright and beautiful day. You're rather spirited this morning. Did you get good sleep last night? Perhaps, and perhaps not. The night was far too long to spend sleeping.
So you didn't sleep, Scully?
Jeez, why is everyone gotta be so loud this early in the morning?
Good morning, everyone. I hope you are ready for another big day of Halloween prep. Let's split into groups and... Wait. Do we have normal groups now?
Don't play dumb with us. The deal was that we change up the groups today.
Oh yes, so it was. It completely slipped our mind. But the groups yesterday were so effective. How could anyone want to change them? Please treat us with some gravity. This is a matter of life and death for us. Dang.
Don't worry, there's no need to panic. I've got the lots all ready to draw.
We're drawing lots again? I mean, how else do you want to do it? If you left the matter for you gentlemen to decide, we'd be here all day. Fair enough. I mean, he's speaking the truth. Come on now. These lots won't draw themselves. Alright, let me see.
Alright, I'm ready to get to work with my group.
I hope Trey is with you again. Oh. Oh no! Oh, this is not good.
Apple, Jade, and Leona and Riddle, right? We'll have such a wonderful time.
Okay. We exchanged the one person who knows how to cook with Leona and Riddle. Grandiose. You said it. Let's see here. I'm with Idia, is it? And Azul? And what luck? Yunel and Grim again. Again? Yay, hello.
I just hope this group's better than the one I got stuck with yesterday. Hey, you there. What were your names again? Oh yes. Malleus, Will. And you're Jamil and Trey, if I'm not mistaken.
The ones working with me will be Sebek and Scully. It looks like Scully again. Scully will be so happy. Looks like you're with me again today, Scully. Welcome aboard. Excellent. Yep. There's nothing excellent about it. I'm not with Malleus again. I've been separated from Malleus yet again. Why must I go around with a skeleton and a human? 'Cause they're cool.
Perhaps it's the hand of fate at work. Come, Sebek. Together we shall enjoy a truly delightful time.
You must be Mayor's glaring at you. Mayor's glaring directly at me. Yep, Sebek, you better be on your best behavior. Am I the only one who takes issue with these team assignments? To be fair, they're better than yesterday.
It's not perfect, but I'll take this over what we got yesterday.
Yeah.
Agreed. I still expect a fair degree of tedium, but this lineup is an improvement.
Fine. I say we convene again at noon. Next time I shall make a certain to work with Malleus. Oh, Savik. At least Scully has a happy day, you know? Alright! Chapter 16. The Strength to Adhere. What's wrong, Scully? Didn't get much sleep? Not at all. Oh, Zero.
No, far from it. Dear me. How could I commit a faux pas as uncouth as a yawn? I do beg your pardon.
Scully, you're the type who hides when he's like not doing well. I don't like that. Wait, I thought it was unusual how early you were up. Was it simply that you couldn't sleep?
Much to my chagrin, yes. I was doing a bit of thinking, actually. Specifically, I was pondering what Halloween is.
Oh ho! Have you reconsidered your prior notions? Your idea of Halloween did seem dreadfully dull.
Duh?
Uh-oh.
Is tradition truly such a bad thing? Is it empty to respect and uphold olden ways?
You look so serious all of a sudden. Was it that hard of a blow having your philosophies rejected by others?
I wouldn't say that. It's more that I'm scared by the thought that what I spent my whole life believing differs from reality.
Aw. Ha! A silly thing to trouble yourself over. Savage, you would not be any better. What's there to fret about? The problem and solution both rest solely with you.
What?
Respect for tradition and belief and ideals are both sentiments that come from within. If you began to have doubts, then the problem is simply that you lack the strength to adhere to said ideals. This could lead in a completely wrong direction, but I do agree. You said you're scared? That's good. Basic fear is something anyone can eventually overcome. You have but to improve yourself. Everything rests with you. Your doubts are something you can resolve via your own thoughts and actions. But don't turn evil. That's the one place where you need to draw a line. Don't turn evil.
I'm amazed, Sebek. Your words are like a moonbeam shining down upon a dark road at night. I never took you for someone so sagacious.
It took you this long to notice.
Oh, I knew from the start that you were someone wonderful. But now I'm struck with awe anew.
Scully, you flirt.
The strength to adhere to my ideals. Yes, yes, you've hit a figurative nail upon the head. How could I have ever been in doubt?
Uh-oh. I do not like this.
Surely Mr. Skellington has some grand idea in mind, wouldn't you agree?
No, I know nothing of what goes on in that skull of his. Talking about anything interesting?
Why, yes. As a matter of fact, we were just talking about what a wonderful individual you are, Mr. Skellington.
No, we weren't.
It goes without saying that a master of fright has done much to spread the word of Halloween far and wide. But I also hold your proper and gentlemanly demeanor in the highest esteem.
Gentlemanly? Me? Wow, it's embarrassing hearing someone say it outright. It's nothing noteworthy, really.
Such modesty. I've heard much about how courteous and graceful you are. You're the very reason I strive to be a gentleman at all times.
Oh, okay. So you are imitating him.
And meeting you in person has only solidified my resolve in that regard.
Cute.
You agree, don't you, Zero?
I will grant you that Jack comports himself with a certain refinement. Almost as much as Malleus. But almost.
I beg your pardon? I cannot let that claim go unchallenged. I beg to differ in the strongest possible...
This is a face-off of subordinates. No, Malleus is better. No, Jack Skellington is better. No!
Who is stepping on a cat? What the hell? What was that? It sounded like a cat screeching after having its tail stepped on. I know, right? Exactly. Oh, that's our emergency alarm. What? Okay. Your emergency alarm? That anguished caterwauling? No, critiquing how it sounds is far from pressing at the moment. What could have happened to trigger it? There's an easy way to find out. Oh? Oh? Serious business? What's going on? Chapter 17, Behind That Smile. Ooh, I wanna know what's going on. Let's go. Seems daytime also. But... okay, is it a mayor's car? What's the matter, everyone? There, see? Sounding that alarm is bringing people here in a panic. Idia, Azul, and Yunel and Grim. Did you trigger the emergency alarm? Not at all. I can tell you who did, though. Jag! Mayor? Mayor, what's the trouble? You have to help me. We're making no progress with our Halloween preparations at all. Is that why you called him over? I thought it was something serious.
Might I ask what's happening here?
We learned last night that Halloween Town employs some distinctive music for Halloween. So we were about to ask the local musicians for their input.
But then Grim started throwing a tantrum about how he'd rather be on the food team than the music team.
Oh boy.
And we talked in circles for so long that the mayor started panicking.
Damn.
Don't blame this on me. Stranglehead was the one who started freaking out on his own.
Only because I knew this roster was never going to work out. This year's Halloween is doomed! Doomed, I say! This roster? Gracious me. You must have held us in a low regard behind that smile of yours.
This dude takes the phrase two-faced to the next level. Reminds me of someone.
I trust that sidelong snipe wasn't aimed at me, was it, idiot? Was it, idiot? Staring right at you. Oh my god. They will never stop bickering. No, stop fighting! Talking in circles indeed. You know, how could you let this happen on your watch? Look at me. The magicless, ramshackle student that has a cat and no authority. Against two house wardens. Zabek, what the hell? How mighty do you think I am? I tried to stop them, I did.
You're very diligent, aren't you, Yana?
I guess so.
While I applaud your earnestness, rest assured that you hardly deserve blame to be laid at your feet.
Oh, thank you. Thanks. Thank you, Scully. Appreciate it. Are you indirectly criticizing me? Yep. He is. I know how diligent Yunel is. What I'm asking is how this happened in spite of that nature. There. There. I'm being praised in very different directions. I kind of enjoy it. Continue. And for the record, Grim, this is absolutely all your fault. And now, if you think about it from another angle, this could work out in our favor. Now that the siren's gone off, the townspeople will come running, including all the musicians. You think so? Yes, I suppose that makes sense. You're exactly right, Jack. I'm so relieved.
He's settled down. Man, doesn't he get dizzy switching so fast between moods?
Oh no, more strangers incoming. What kind of musicians are they anyway?
They're the best performers in town.
Performers? So like they're like a band or something? Oh no. What if it's a group?
That's up there with Kater, Lydia, and Kali in the top extrovert rankings. Or even higher. You'll be fine. I think they're more like jazz, dark jazz, Halloween jazz, something like that. I'm literally allergic to people who are like, sup, bet you're gonna love our vibe, bro. Idiot. Oh my god. You have a lot of imagination inside your head. If they call out for an audience response and I do the primo moves I desperately trained myself to master, it's patently obvious they'll roast me alive and be all like, yo, do you see the way that guy's popping off? What a nerd, Lamau. Sob. Idiot, you need to stop being paranoid, I swear to God. And they'll secretly take photos of me and post them online. That's the kind of people they are. Never trust a musician. They don't even have cell phones here. This deep-seated anti-musician bias is truly something to behold. And where does it even come from? I'm sorry, did you just suggest that someone could pose serious competition for Lilia? That's the only thing you took away from this?
This guy's one-trick mind ain't much better.
Yeah, but you are also all about food, Grim, so I don't know. Lydia, don't you often talk about that music group you enjoy listening to? Can't you picture the musicians as them instead? What? Excuse me, would you please not lump Primo in with other mid-acts? They're special. That's right. That's right. I'll have you know, the Halloween Town musicians are special in their own right. They're exceptional performers. They spend most of their days livening up the whole town with the beautiful songs they play in the streets. It's true. No, so the buskers? You don't see many of those in Briar Valley. Really? They're everywhere in the Coruscant. The Coruscant's got buskers? That's scary. I love that. I kinda want to go there. Briar Valley sounds way better. Is it like a barren land that's all thorns and no cheery music and stuff? Can I move there? What a rude man you are. We don't have buskers, but we have bards who roam the valley. Bards? That's kinda cool. That is kinda cool. For real? Like the real life kind, not a character class in games? You can't convince me that Idiot didn't play Final Fantasy XIV at some point. How envious I am. Such figures hardly ever visit my hometown. Dude, are bards actually commonplace? Did I just have a weird upbringing? Nope. Nope. Briar Valley's traditional songs are all incredible works of art. On that note, have any of you heard the beautiful sound of Melius playing stringed instruments? I feel like I have a deja vu. His melodies stir the heart. The timbre of his music is so perfect, it's easy to get absorbed in it and lose all track of time. Nothing could ever match the elegance of the music Melius plays. I was expecting Sebek to start waxing poetic. Truly, I find him to be quite a wordsmith. Scully likes him. I mean, they're kind of similar, obsessed gentlemen that really like one person a little bit too much. Why? Just before we came here, he dispelled my inner doubts with a voice that resounded to my very core.
He's definitely a loudmouth.
I'm presently preoccupied with my training, but I've considered following Melius's example and taking up an instrument of my own someday. That's a capital idea. I've been hoping to start playing the piano myself. Ooh, I would love to see that. Ah, the piano. I know a thing or two there. Truly, what a perfect fit for someone as elegant as yourself. I would love to avail myself of your instructions, if at all possible. Ooh, nice. What about yourself, Idia? I'm more of a digital kind of guy. Yeah. Digital? Yeah. Yeah, I have a certain assumption about the timeline Scully's from, and I have a feeling modern music might not be... He might not know about that. I wouldn't open that can of eels if I were you. Can of eels? But eels are fun, I'm gonna open that. And you know?
Do you dabble in music?
I got a little experience. Just a teeny tiny bit. I did play like guitar back in school. I haven't done it in a while. Do like dancing and singing, stuff like that, but not much.
I'd love to hear you perform sometime. If you got talent, I'd be willing to help you find a suitable use for it.
Azul, I would love that, but you know. I haven't played in a long time though, so that's a problem.
As for Halloween Town's music, I've no doubt that it will be beautiful, heart-stirring melodies, not some raucous din. What manner of instruments and sounds are we about to be treated to?
We'll see. We'll see. Apparently there's a twist tune somewhere. Because in a stat mission there's a twist tune also, so we might get one. Chapter 18, How Novel.
As for Halloween Town's music, I've no doubt that it will be beautiful, heart-stirring melodies, not some raucous din. What a man of instruments and sounds are we about to be treated to?
What was the siren for? Ah, here are our musicians now. Yep, some zombie band, yeah. Let's go.
There ain't nothing beautiful about these guys.
That's a bit racist.
Yeah, that's pretty much the exact build-up to comedic letdown intro I was expecting. It's not what I was expecting, but intimidating in their own right, perfectly befitting of Halloween.
What are those instruments? A fish accordion and a cello with a head inside? It's gonna be interesting. An accordion made from a fish. That's a bit disturbing, isn't it? Did you have octopus too? Oh no, is that offensive to merfolk? How novel! I'd love to hear all about how it was made! Okay, never mind. Azul doesn't give a crap. He's like, yeah, that seems about right. That seems about right. He doesn't look remotely bothered to me. If anything, he seems delighted. I'm curious what they sound like. Interested in our music, eh? Here, we put on a little demonstration. Oh yeah. I feel like this is similar to the music that was in the movie too.
That music's getting me real on edge.
Indeed, it's frightening, melancholic, and beautiful all at once.
Scully.
What a wonderful composition. It's emblematic of Halloween Town as a whole.
Could I ask you gents a favor? Actually?
So you want us to work with them and make some exciting music for Halloween?
Yep. Something extra cheerful and lively.
What? But I thought the music they were playing now was perfectly Halloween-esque.
If you don't change it up, it'll be just more of the same old, same old. I want you to collaborate with these folks from Twisted Wonderland and make the toe-tapping-est, bone-rattling-est song you can. Let's go! This is Halloween.
Sure, Jack. We'll be happy to deliver. It'll be nice working with you folks.
If my wisdom has been asked for, I can hardly withhold it. Very well, monsters. I shall teach you the kind of jaunty tunes we enjoy in Twisted Wonderland. Consider this another gift in service to creating a wholly new Halloween experience. To be fair, Twisted Wonderland does have some really good music. And you guys are good singers too. It's true. It's true. Oh, Scotty. Do you need a pat on the back? I wonder what Scully will do. Terrified, honestly. Oh. No. Okay, we are done here. Oh, Jamil has something new. Chapter 19. That explains things.
Halloween decorations, Dr. Fingerstein, I look forward to working with you. The same goes for all of my upperclassmen, of course. Oh yeah, you're the only sophomore here, huh? Glad to have you on the team.
Honestly, this is a pretty calm and pretty decent team. I don't think they would be too bad. With no Leona around to immediately start squabbling with Malleus, we should have a smooth day ahead of us. Yeah, Bill was probably yesterday, was like, oh my god.
I'm not certain you have any room to judge others, Schönheit, considering your own irascible temperament.
It's true, you squabble with Leona too. But to be fair, Leona's mostly always in the middle of things.
Alright, so, Halloween decorations, is it?
That's correct.
Something different from the bat wings, spiderwebs, and jack-o'-lanterns typically associated with the holiday.
What did you discuss yesterday? Finkelstein asked us how we spent Halloweens in Twisted Wonderland. So I've explained Night Raven College's tradition of each dorm having its own decorations.
Hence the arguing. Yes, that explains things. Who started it? Who was like, I have the best decorations? Oh, it was Malleus? Okay.
Halloween decorations are a point of pride and reputation for our dorms.
Of course, an all housewarden group would argue about it.
But for our current purposes, we won't have the time to do large-scale decorations like what we do at school. How do each of you spend Halloween when you're at home with your family?
I always had my hands full decorating the shop. Oh yeah, and the bakery, that's nice.
Alright, your family runs a confectionery, if memory serves.
Whoa, confections. I like the sound of that. You must have decorated with leaping frogs and slithering snakes, yes? Catching those is no small feat.
I don't think so. I wouldn't decorate the store with things that would scare off customers.
But anyway, my little brother and sister would always insist on having decorations their way. Back in middle school, I remember they'd crammed in as many decorations as our little store could possibly hold.
And it was my job to organize them and keep my siblings happy. Aw.
That sounds quite pleasant.
You're very caring in how you treat your family, aren't you? I wouldn't say that. How do you usually spend your Halloween, Jamil? How do you spend your Halloween, Jamil?
The Halloweens I spent at the Scalding Sands were very opulent affairs. I remember one time as a kid I was fetching Kalim for some event or another, and when I opened the door I tripped over something.
I hope it wasn't a bug.
I looked around and saw huge gemstones shaped like jack-o'-lanterns
Scattered all over the floor of his room. Oh my god.
I asked what the deal was, and he said they were Halloween decorations.
That seems less like the holiday itself is opulent and more like Karim's family just likes to go big. Uh-huh. Gems. Jack-o'-lantern gems.
No kidding. It didn't occur to me how strange it was until I was in elementary school.
There's a charming sort of whimsy to that, though. It's true that beautiful gems can do wonders to lift one's mood. Visual stimuli are critical, which is why Halloween needs to be as bright and beautiful as possible in its presentation.
True enough, though I doubt we'll find much in the way of precious stones and medals in Halloween Town.
What about wall decorations then? Those are essential for a good party.
An interesting suggestion. In Briar Valley, we hang up brightly colored banners for celebratory occasions.
Banners, like with texts?
Banners with emblems, mainly. We would place those all throughout the castle.
Another castle situation.
Displaying the emblem of a house or region is a suitable way of showing who a celebration is meant to honor.
Makes sense. What if we decorate with banners representing our respective dorms? I rather like that suggestion, actually.
Banners? We've got one of those hanging over the entrance to the town hall.
Do you? I don't remember seeing one.
I vaguely recall a tattered length of cloth colored orange and black.
Don't equate our work with rags. We'll be creating fancy, beautiful banners that will fill you with cheer just by seeing them. Will's like, hell no.
Alright, we have a direction. Now we need cloth and thread. Are there any tailoring experts in town?
Tailoring, eh? Then it's Sally you want, but... well, she's in a food group.
She's handling food preparations, is she not?
Mm-hmm. Now I know Sally, but I know my way around a needle and thread. I've used them plenty.
Yeah, I bet you have to repair her all the time.
Come to my house. I've got some spare supplies that should work wonders.
Alright. Sounds good. At least they have a direction to go in. That's more than some of the others can say. Chapter 20. Are you embarrassed?
Okay. We got fabric and thread from the doctor's house. One minor issue though.
It's also drab. You need to recolor it, Will.
Indeed. This fabric seems to only come in grey, black, and a color resembling diluted tea.
How is it that all you children do is complain? Don't you have any gratitude?
Come on, guys. Let's not grouse about it.
Ah, Jamil, nice of you to see my side of things.
I mean, it's obvious enough how drab it is without highlighting it.
It's drab all the way down. No flair whatsoever. Oh my god. Everyone teasing Dr. Finkelstein is not what I thought I needed, but it's so funny.
What?
But if you look at it more closely, you'll be able to tell it's quality fabric. It looks old at a glance, but it's well made and finely woven. The thread has a luster to it as well. It looks like it could hold up to plenty of everyday wear and tear. This is all sturdy, high-quality material.
Ah, you can tell? You're precisely correct. I use durable materials that can withstand rigorous activity day in and day out.
I know. And granted I have no problem with the materials themselves. Likewise with our attire. Looking it over, I wonder if it's cut from the same cloth as Jack's own suit. Yeah, it is resembling it. It's perfectly form-fitting and it employs more than just a uniform black. The color has different gradients and can produce a wide range of impressions depending on the outfit. Even the stripe patterns varies among suits that use the same black and gray base colors. Huh? Really? Did you not notice? You didn't notice. Jamil's outfit and yours have different colors and patterns.
Now that you mention it, they do. I hadn't paid much attention to that myself. I just thought them as strange outfits that we can't change out of even with magic. Out of all the black attire I've donned over the years, this is especially pleasing.
Really?
I hope it's possible for me to take it back to Briar Valley.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice? Don't worry, I got your card already.
For you and Will both to give these outfits such high marks is pretty impressive. Were I to invite you all to Briar Valley, you would fit right in if you wore these clothes. Particularly you, Viper. I hardly recognized you.
Oh? True, you have a rather commanding presence. Maybe it's the oversized coat. Yeah, mobster style. And also, open long hair, pretty cool. You look much more self-possessed than usual. Would that you held your head so high the rest of the time. Wow, Will.
Is that a compliment? Well, thank you.
The butler has a nice touch too. I'm so used to seeing your hair in braids. You look like a different person now. Agreed. Counterintuitively enough, the hat highlights the beauty of your black hair. Oh, I see you got a little Jack face on your head. I should sew one of those onto mine. It is adorable.
Could you all please stop studying me now? What's the matter? Are you embarrassed?
There's something you don't see every day. Who knew you could be so adorable? Oh my god. Teasing Jamil time.
Look, all I mean is enough about me. We need to talk about what we do with this material. No matter how good the fabric quality is, these colors won't make for very eye-catching banners.
Can't you wiggle your fingers and use your magic to solve that problem?
Even Fingerstein already figured out that they have magic.
We do know color-changing magic. Casting it is simple enough. But even with my power, it won't last forever.
That's true. It'll revert back to its original color eventually. So maybe you need to produce dyes or something. So much for the convenience of magic. That just goes to show you that nothing can beat the power of science. Lectures on science aren't terribly convincing coming from a man with an exposed brain.
I mean, he has created life.
Alright, so how do we dye it? We use plant and mineral-based clothing dyes even in Twisted Wonderland. I did a bit of that as a kid myself. Plant-based dyes are the standard in the Scalding Sands. Maybe there are plants somewhere around Halloween Town we could use. Ah, now that you mention it, I saw some labels for medicinal herbs when Sally showed me around her kitchen. If you put those to use and get the right chemical reactions, we could make dyes out of them.
Why, that's genius. I love the idea of using cloth we dyed by hand.
Bill approves.
Alright, then let's go get what we need.
Okay. Let's go.
Okay, we finished with Jamil, apparently. Next on, Leona's group.
Chapter 21, The Right Person.
Is everyone ready to prepare a feast? It reminds me, I wanted to ask, how did you like your dinner yesterday?
It was quite delicious, thank you. Jade, are you lying?
It was definitely a flavor I'll never forget.
Okay, what did you guys discuss yesterday?
Yesterday I learned that Twisted Wonderland is a very frightening place.
Because we have cows.
Huh? It is?
Apparently.
What stories have you guys been feeding Sally?
Nothing special at all. We were just talking about milk.
And why is Jade grinning again?
And we learned that cuisine in Halloween Town differs greatly from that of Twisted Wonderland.
I see. No wonder Trey had such a conflicted look on his face. It would hardly be acceptable if our food offerings left those from either Halloween Town or Twisted Wonderland unsatisfied.
Yeah. We're gonna need to use ingredients we have access to here to make something suitable to everyone's palates.
I mean, where would we get a cow from anyway?
Trey and Jamil do plenty of cooking as it is. They can probably improvise as long as we give them something decent to work with.
You dumped the entire job in their laps?
It's what he does, it's what he does. I mean, to be fair, he just knows where the talents of people is.
Can you turn ingredients you've never seen before into food that makes everyone happy?
Yeah, he has a point.
Well,
Delegation's all about assigning the right person to the right job. They'd probably be pleased doing something useful anyway. I cook at a monster lounge on a regular basis. Though it's not a dedicated position, I could assist as well. Nope, we're good. No need to complicate things. You sit this one out.
We don't want any suspicious mushrooms appearing in our dinner. Jade looks so conflicted.
So, do we have enough food to go around?
No, not enough for a party for the whole town. Don't worry though, we can get whatever extra we need from my garden at home. Oh, a home garden. I'm curious to see what you're growing there. Allow us to help with the harvesting. Lead the way, Miss Sally.
Okay.
Alright, here we are.
The graveyard is your garden. Okay. Okay. Alright. I mean, I guess.
Is this a graveyard? This isn't the garden you mentioned, is it? Why, yes. It's spacious and doesn't get a lot of visitors. Perfect for gardening. We're seriously going to eat food that was grown in a graveyard.
Poor Riddle.
Don't put it so bluntly. You're just making me dwell on it more.
Jade! He's just having the time of his life. He's just rolling with the punches. He's like, yeah, sounds like fun. I'm gonna have so many stories for Floyd.
Let's at least see what kind of garden we're working with here.
Henbane, Witch Hazel, Deadly Nightshade. The Deadly Nightshade is funny.
The signs say Witch Hazel, Henbane, and Deadly Nightshade.
I've never heard of any of those. What kind of vegetables are they?
Oh, you're not familiar, Apple? Jade! I swear to God!
Witch hazel and henbane are both commonly used for
Portionalgia regions. Jade! You would never stop!
That might have worked yesterday, but you're not gonna fool me twice. There's no way Twisted Wonderland has plans with names as strange as those.
I mean, they might for alchemy, but... Oh no! They actually exist. They actually exist. Ah, Jade. Jade did a double blunder. Oh no. Jade. You need to stop. You need to stop being a chaos gremlin. I cannot take you in this event.
Apple, if you get pulled from playing at club meets due to failing grades, you and I are gonna have some words.
Uh-oh.
What do my grades have to do with anything? Witch hazel and henbane are plants used for potionology and alchemy. I'm fairly certain that's been covered even in the freshman class. Huh? I don't remember that.
Oh no. Ah, Jade. Jade did a double entree. I know he's probably giggling to himself. Yeah.
And dear me, how unfortunate that my good faith effort to share knowledge
with someone less informed would be met with a suspicion. I can't explain why that would be. No idea how that happened. I'm wounded. Oh, my heart. It aches. I can't. Jade, please. Oh my god. Oh, my stomach hurts from laughing. Do you need to stop this?
I'm sorry.
There, see? Your slacking off in class left you wide open to getting played by this moray punk.
Oh no. Oh no, you don't want to get played by the moray punks.
Last thing I need is Will getting on my case about club meets distracting you from your education. At least get the basics under your belt.
In that case, would you be willing to tutor me sometime, Leona?
Probably not, but would you?
What? Why should I? It's easy freshman material. Figure it out for yourself.
But you're so smart though.
I will say, I'm not familiar with Deadly Nightshade. Is that unique to Halloween Town?
Don't know about the deadly part, but I'd guess it's related to the nightshade listed in our textbooks.
Ah, I see. That's an herb I'm quite familiar with. I cultivate it in a botanical garden. Drinking this will knock you right out. I mean, it will help you sleep very, very well.
Yep. You've never used that one before, huh?
I'm glad you're familiar with each of these.
Jade is still grinning, I can't. Jeez, you need to stop this. Get that grin out of your face.
In our world, they're only used in lab settings. I've never heard of them used in cooking. But I guess that's Halloween Town for you.
It's quite a town.
Yeah.
A devilishly delightful town, yes.
Jeez. God, you. Oh my god. I'm definitely gonna have to pull for his SR. There's no way. There's no way. Oh my god. This eel. This eel is making me squeezy. Chapter 22, Culinary Curiosity.
There's gonna be something other than salad stuff, right? I only eat meat, just so we're clear.
Shouldn't you at least try things before refusing to eat them?
That's right, Sally. That's right.
Fine. I'll just find my own non-plant ingredients. How's that sound?
Alright. I'll be happy to cook them up into something tasty.
Cool. I'll handle it.
Okay.
My, you're taking this surprisingly calm. Yeah, cause I'm an adult. I'm not gonna snap at a lady just cause she says something I don't like.
Ah, I see. I see. There's where the Sunset Savannah manners come through. He respects the women.
A lady? Considering the way you normally talk, I was not expecting you to treat her that way.
Indeed.
Why? It's almost as though you're some sort of highborn prince. It's almost as if he was a prince. Jade! Jade! Stop it! I can't! You need to stop making me laugh.
You know exactly what I am, but fine. Since you gave me the setup, I am highborn.
Oh yes! How could I forget? Oh my god. This is a surprisingly funny team-up. Can Jade and Leona work together more often? I love this.
Watching Jade and Leona go back and forth like that is giving me anxiety.
Okay, so, what kind of game can I hunt around here?
Let's see. There's snakes and spiders. Oh, and lots of bats, rats, and frogs.
Oh god. Good luck. Good luck, Leona. Good luck. I wholeheartedly reject the idea of eating any of those things.
Come on, where's your culinary curiosity? Sally, weren't you just talking about not knocking things before trying them?
Dang. You actually want to eat that? Okay.
Yes, I certainly was.
This isn't about culinary curiosity. It's unsanitary. I mean, if you cook it well enough, there's probably places where some of that stuff is a delicacy.
I can hardly speak for bats and rats, but snakes and frogs are stable outdoor foods.
Really? Did you try those before?
Mind you, I've never had either.
You must be an excellent cook, Sally.
Yeah, you did mention yesterday that you cooked the doctor's meals, huh? That's right. I'm basically made to do the doctor's housekeeping.
Aww, Sally.
I have nothing against cooking and sewing, but I do wish I had a little more freedom.
Aww. It's okay, you just need to run away all the time. Just meet up with Jack.
The doctor's always so frustratingly insistent that I never go out and just stay home. And no matter what I say, it's always, "You're a housekeeper, just do as I say."
Aww. Aww, Sally.
Really? That sounds awful.
Agreed. You should lodge a firm protest if he's treating you unfairly.
If you require any assistance, I'd be happy to offer some. I would so enjoy seeing a look of panic on the doctor's face.
He's just here for the ride.
Wouldn't you agree, Leona?
How do you react, Mr. Feminist Lion Man?
Not really.
Putting the make the doctor panic aspect aside, ignoring someone in distress isn't very gentlemanly.
Yeah, we should all work together and brainstorm up a plan to make the doctor think twice about his attitude.
Bold of you guys to assume she even needs the help.
Indeed.
I picked up a whiff of nightshade among all the other unfamiliar scents I smelled when she came to town hall yesterday. You poisoned Finkelstein with some, so you could sneak out, didn't you?
Ooh, he's right. Dang. Leona does have a home screen line where he's like, Sally is the biggest villain in Halloween Town.
No way. Sally's so sweet and caring. She'd never do something like that.
Apple, she's the smartest character in this entire franchise, okay? Just saying.
Oh my, you could tell?
What? Yep. She's not that sweet and innocent. She's fantastic.
You covered it up with a stronger smell, but I've got a real sensitive nose.
My options were very limited.
Hey, I ain't judging. That puts you way above people who just sit around complaining without doing anything.
There you go. Nice.
Trust me, I hold such gallant ladies in the highest esteem.
Dang, Leona. Smooth. Smooth. Very smooth.
That's very encouraging to hear.
Thank you.
I very much look forward to our meals today.
Whoa.
Let's get to work now, shall we?
Leona's offering Miss Sally his arm. Incredible. What a flawless way of escorting a lady. Damn. Have you seen that side of Leona before? Because I am impressed. Dang. He's actually a gentleman. I am so impressed. We need to see Leona around women more often, I think. That needs to be the case. Also, treating Sally with respect, I approve.
Yana looks so mature. By golly, he's cool. Now I want to try escorting someone.
Hey Jade, would you like to go with me? Oh, he immediately jumps in. I love that.
Would you care to practice with me?
Huh? But if I practiced with you?
Please, Apple, don't worry. I'll even crouch down so you can reach.
Okay, which one of you plays the man? Jade is on fire. I can't. Jade is so on fire. He needs to stop. Apple, don't. There's no telling what sort of trouble you'll get dragged into if you link arms with Jade. Honestly, I would. I would. I'm so amused by Jade. Lead me to trouble and chaos, I don't mind. Oh my god, this event is so funny. And Leona being a gentleman. Oh, fantastic. Wait, the book is done? Oh, I didn't expect that. Okay. I thought we would get like a twist tune because one of the stamp missions says you need to have a twist tune, but you know, apparently not. Okay, so that was book 2. What a book. So we started preparations for Halloween. And we got into teams. The first team didn't really work out. Then we got to the second team. They seem to be working out a little bit better, but I feel like that people are still not there where they should be, you know? But my god, it's so funny. There are so many funny scenes and interactions and very interesting stuff too. Like Scully is very interesting and seeing Leona as a gentleman in front of a woman for once. Dang, that's new. Jade being a chaos gremlin. Jamil being just very responsible as always. Sebek actually having some insight with Scully. Love it a lot. Okay, so that was book 2. Next time we're also going to get a new showcase, so that's gonna be fun. I'm definitely gonna pull for Jade. 100%. There's no way around it at this point. Anyway, I thank you guys for watching. I see you with the next book. And with that, bye bye.